those of you know, when we start the show, if you watch it enough, you know we take the time to show you some memorabilia. Here's an interesting piece of memorabilia. You're never gonna see this anywhere else. Don Drysdale bullpen. Don Drysdale's bullpen. That's his actual signature too. And this was a radio-only record with a bunch of vignettes. Embarrassing boo-boos in the beginning, the race is on. Well, these are different vignettes that he did in sort of a, today you'd call it a podcast. These are little 5-minute clips that he did for radio stations. I think this was in the late 80s. And it's kind of cool. Actually, this was done in the 70s. Yeah, by Roger Carroll Enterprise. Roger Carroll used to be on KMBC. So it's a radio platter. And I think I bought this. Yeah, I did. I bought this at Ear Candy from my pal Kip Brown. Shout out to Kip. But Don Drysdale's bullpen. Very rare piece of memorabilia from Don Drysdale in his broadcasting career. You're never going to see that one anywhere. Let's start with some Nancy B. Heffley organ playing, and then we'll get into the show, all right? Yeah. We got to get a new vibe going so we can start a winning streak. Let's see what this looks like. Take it out of this jacket. Start the show. They're playing tonight. Yeah, we're back. Anyway, I'm Randy. You know who you are. Come on in. Pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers. There's one of my favorite guys, Drysdale. Today is the 21st day of July, 2025. Our last show was on the 17th. In the news, do I have to do this really? Okay. In the news, the Dodgers got swept over the weekend by Milwaukee. Okay.
Were you born in this country? What? Were you born in this country? No, Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, Milwaukee swept us. Got it. Rather not comment on that. I'd like to keep it more positive in here. Get a good vibe going. Play a walk-off hit later. Something. Get the winning thing going again. So get some runs, guys, if any Dodgers really are watching. Dodgers remain in first place in the National League West by this much. They're 58-42, good for a 3.5-game lead over the Padres, and 6 games over the Giants, so that's a good thing. But to get the vibe going here, how about a home run not a home run, how about a walk-off hit earlier this month by Freddie Freeman when they were getting hot before the All-Star break, all right?
Tie of the game is Edmund. It's 4-4. Freeman looks out at Steven Wilson. Ohtani at second, Smith at first, 2 down, bottom of the 9th. He swings and it's a base hit to right. Ohtani around third. He comes to the plate. Dodgers win. Dodgers win. The 15th career walk-off hit for Freddie Freeman, and the Dodgers come all the way back to win it 5-4.
Yeah.
On a special night at Dodger Stadium, where a sellout crowd witnessed Clayton Kershaw's 3,000th strikeout.
Yeah, that's what we need more of that. Okay, let's do more of that. All right. Enough about losing. Let's hear more about winning. Winning. All right, another good news for number 5. I don't know if you heard the news. X-rays of Freddie Freeman's wrist came back negative. Whew. He's considered day-to-day with a left wrist contusion. That's like a bone bruise on. Did you guys see where that hit? Right on that big bone right there. Oh, man, that hurt when I saw that. Ooh, I felt that one. So Freddie, get well, man. Ice the hell out of it and come back soon. A little bit of an injury report. Now this is good news. See, we like good stuff on this show. Good vibe here. In the news, we just found out Blake Snell stretched out to 4 innings on 58 pitches with AAA Oklahoma City in his 3rd rehab start on Sunday afternoon, facing the Giants' AAA affiliate, the Sacramento River Cats. Snell struck out 6 while allowing 1 run on 4 hits and a walk. Yeah, I'll take that. We need that guy. He has struck out an impressive 17 hitters in 9 innings while on his rehab assignments. How about that? His prior 2 starts came in Single-A Rancho Cucamonga and the Dodgers Arizona Complex League affiliate. Dave Roberts said Snell is going to make one more start in the minors. Why? With the goal of getting him through 5 innings before he's an option to return to the Dodgers rotation. Hell, just let him do one more with the Dodgers for 4 or 5 innings. All right. Anyway, other good news. Well, we like it, right? Yeah. Positive. All right, we got to keep it positive. Also, righty Blake Trinan. Remember that guy? Throws frisbees. He also pitched in a game, striking out 2 in a scoreless inning in his 5th rehab. 5th? All right, 5th rehab outing. Having pitched in 2 games in 3 days, he also made an appearance for the Comets on Friday. The last box Trinan needs to check before returning will be pitching on back-to-back days next week. Really? Just bring him up and do back-to-back days. Come on, we need that guy. Anyway, good news about Snell and Trinan. I'll take the good uplifting stuff, right? We want to hear uplifting. All right. Fun stuff, because this whole thing's fun. It's a podcast. Today we have a lot of shout-outs, so let's do some of them. Shout-outs today are going out to these people. Some of them newbies, I think. I'm not sure. Let's see. We got Bradley A. He's been around. Kendall F. Scott L. Hey, Scott, what's going on? We got lunch sometime. Matt W. Toru Otani. Now, really? Come on. Is there a guy named Otani named Toru Otani? Prove it. All right. Ramon S. Mira R. Katie Joy G. Raul G. Lisa PCG. Dee Dee V. in Quartz Hill. Way to go, Dee Dee. Watching us all the way from Quartz Hill. My buddy Paul D. Lynn T., the former host of this show with me. Aaron G. Roger Yee. And you and me. And Fox Jabri, who's also Fox Cali because he is El Zorro. Thank you, everybody, for watching Let's Talk Dodgers. And thanks also for subscribing to YouTube and following us here in Facebook as you're doing. Tell all your Dodger-loving friends to watch, too. Tell them to like us in Facebook. Tell them to hit the subscribe button in YouTube. And we're always talking Dodgers in here. Go Blue. And welcome aboard to all the newbies. We'd love to have all the new guys in here. Glad to have you in here with us. Also, if you have fan mail, you can toss it in the Facebook page here or write to letstalkdodgers@gmail.com. That's letstalkdodgers@gmail.com. You got that? Okay. Here's a good one. I fished this one out myself. You won't hear this one in any broadcast. This date in Dodger history, July 21st. We're going back to 1990. Nobody ever talks about this guy. He was great. He was even on the World Series team in '88. On this date in 1990, July 21st, Tim Belcher pitches a one-hitter to beat the Pirates 6-0 at Three Rivers Stadium. That's unbelievable. A one-hitter. And he faced the minimum, too, 27 batters. The only 2 Pittsburgh base runners were Jay Bell on a single in the 4th and Mike LaValliere on a walk in the 6th. Bell was out attempting to steal, and LaValliere was erased in a double play, so that's way cool. Second baseman Juan Samuel hit a home run off Bob Patterson in the 8th inning for the Dodgers. The Dodgers went on to win 6-0. Happened on this date, July 21st, 1990. A one-hitter by Tim Belcher. Way to go, Timmy. All right. Stats of the day. I'm not going to bore you with any, but I got our usual Jack in the Box Jumbo Jack watch. Anytime the Dodger pitching staff records 7 strikeouts in a game, we get free food, free Jumbo Jacks the next day. I'm sorry, we're not taking calls right now, so we're just going to unplug that. Thank you very much. No calls right now. Okay, so far this season, the pitching staff has come through with 7 or more Ks in 80 times in exactly 100 games. That's an even mark of 80% of doing that. That's pretty spectacular. That's great. That means more free Jumbo Jacks with the purchase of a large drink. Thanks, Jack, and thanks, Dodger pitching staff. Whenever the Dodger staff pitches 7 or more Ks in a game, all you do is walk into your neighborly Jack in the Box restaurant, either in LA County or Ventura County. They don't tell you that. And say to them, give me the Dodger deal, please. And when you buy a large drink, you get a free Jumbo Jack with it, which is very cool, and they'll customize it for you, too. No quick hit today. And no free stuff. Let's see. Let's go down to get you out to the ballpark. Let's just rush through this. Bobby K. Shout out to Bobby K. He loves it when it's a short show, right? Yeah. I'm like him. I just can't talk about the losses. Sorry. Right, Bobby? We're not talking about that. All right, let's get you out to the ballpark. Monday, 21st of July. Shohei Ohtani is on the hill tonight. That's right. He's going up against David Festa And that's, let's see, what is that? That's going to be tonight. Wait a minute. Did I even mention this? Hold on. Quick check. I want to make sure we're doing this right. Who do we got? I don't know. Hold on. How should I not know this? Come on, tell me. My app won't even tell me. All right. Anyway, the Dodgers are back home. They're playing, that's right, they're playing the Twinkies tonight, the Minnesota Twins. So David Festa of the Twins, he's 3-3 with a 5.25 ERA. That's a 7-10 game on Sportsnet LA. Shohei Ohtani on the bump. Come on. Tuesday is Yoshi Yamamoto, 8-7 with a 2.59 ERA. He's going to be against Simeon Woods Richardson of the Twins, 5-4 with a 3.95 ERA. And then Wednesday, oh yeah, Tyler Glasnow, 1-1 with a 3.10 ERA. He's going to be against Chris Paddock, 3-9 with a 5.14 ERA. We love those guys. 5.14. We had a tee off on that guy. 1-10 game Wednesday. Cheryl alert. After Monday and Tuesday, 7-10ers. Wednesday's game, 1-10 getaway day. Sportsnet LA and Major League Baseball Network. MLB Network has the game, not locally, but out of market. So I'm sure our pal Cheryl C is going to see that, right? Don't forget, all our games are on Dodger flagship radio station AM 570 LA Sports, KLAC to you and me, and in Ventura County. Fans can hear all the games over the all-new KVYB Groovy 106.3. And, of course, KTNQ, La Super Q, AM 1020, the Spanish broadcast station here in Los Angeles. All right, we're going to do quick hit trivia next time. Other cool stuff going on. Special announcement. Pleased to announce to you our very first Los Angeles Dodgers Let's Talk Dodgers game watching party of the season. This is going to be a VIP RSVP event only. I'm only going to select, well, I've already said I'm only going to select about 25 people. We got pretty much everybody. I think I got spots for 1 or 2 or 3 more people. 3 lucky watchers to attend our game. It will be a very special place. To enter, all you have to do is write to me at my email address, letstalkdodgers@gmail.com, and then I'll tell you where it is and what time and where. If you can make it, great. If not, you don't make it. There's no money involved. It's subject to your agreeing to show up at the venue at a certain city at a certain place and time. This will be a dinner time game in an East Coast game time zone around 4:40 or 5 o'clock our time. We'll have some barbecue dinners available for purchase at a restaurant next door. If anyone wants to purchase them there, great. Further instructions of when and where if you are invited to this. You have to be invited, but you have to check in first at letstalkdodger@gmail.com. All right, got that? Only got room for, I'll say 3 to 4 more. All right. Don't forget, I tend to leave some pretty cool Dodger content about the team on our Facebook page from time to time, so check back often. I did throw in some videos last week, right? Well, on a day off coming up, I think at the end of this week on Thursday or so, I may put in some more. So we'll be back for that. All right. So let's talk Dodgers again sometime soon. Remember, we're changing the vibe. You gotta get Nancy B. Heffley vibe in here, some winning vibe. And we'll talk next time, probably on Thursday. Isn't that great, that Don Drysdale bullpen record I got? Might have to play a couple of cuts from that. They're only a couple minutes each. And this is sponsored by the U.S. Army Recruiting Command, so I know it was one of those radio platters from the 70s. Those are cool. Great shot of Big D also. All right, see you next time right here on Let's Talk Dodgers. Thanks for watching. Come on back on Thursday, all right? Go Blue. Come on, beat the Twinkies, can ya? They're not a great team. We got to beat the you-know-what out of them. All right, see ya. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.